Hello everybody, I'm Overhaul, and today we are reviewing My Hero Academia, chapter 211. And oh my god, I'm beginning to think the right joke with My Hero Academia is that Izuko and pretty much anyone in class 1A is going to be in pain in every single goddamn arc. Because, well, you kind of became seeing a pattern in these flipping arcs, like how in any way someone's in pain. And just, wow, just amazing. So yeah, let's get with this chapter. Now, the way this chapter continues is actually by giving Nato Monoma, the most hated character, or at least one of the most hated characters. It's kind of hard to know exactly which characters are the most hated in My Hero Academia so far, but let's just say one of the least liked. Actually getting some kind of backstory. And that backstory is telling him that ever since he was a child, and every time he wanted to be a superhero or pro hero, every kid, fan, student was like, you cannot be a superhero because your quirk cannot not work on your own. You need people. You are not fate to be a hero. Which, to be fair, is actually legitimate. Because, you see, when we get to idea like, ooh, someone can copy other people's quirk. How awesome is that? But here's the thing. Nato's copying quirk isn't something like Rogue's or any other copy people type characters. His is a limited quirk that he can copy 5, and he can only use 1 at a time. So it's a bit hard for him to be a pro hero where you need your villain to have a quirk that he can use, that Nato can use against him. Which is pretty horrible, but it's a pretty understandable thing. So yeah. Then she asks him, why are you telling me this? And he says, we are a lot similar. I mean, you would call us, you're going to be a great villain with your quirk because you can brainwash people. And I will see as a no way to be a hero because my quirk is copying. And both you and me, I do need to reserve to more villainous measures to succeed. Which is true. And do like they try to do a bit more with the hero work because so far it seemed to be a bit overly done like heroes, don't damage. Fight your villains, don't damage the environment or just fight the villains, beat them and save the people. That's it. No damage, no nothing. It's basically way too soft. Like there is no way there could be any possibility of a villain just being a lot more powerful. Or maybe the villain can alter anything. Just pretty much just fight a villain, capture them, and leave. Which is good that we're getting some bigger diversity and when people say, yeah, some people need to reserve to even measures. Which Shinso actually says, you're somewhat correct. Because he had to say, because I didn't exactly know what kind of person Izuku was, so I just decided to diss one of his classmates. Which worked. And Nato and also we found out that Nato finds people like Izuku and Bakugo kind of having blast with their quirks. Because, well, his quirk relies on copying quirk, and Izuku's quirk is literally called 1 for all, but to everyone else, it's called a power. So yeah, you kind of got the idea. But as this goes on, Izuko is starting to lose control of his quirk, and we are kind of seeing what's happening. And that is getting a bit of blast bursts off his arm. Like, we are seeing blasts all over, we get destruction all over, we are clearly seeing, like if you, there's like laser beams flying all over the fucking place. And just chaos. And Izuku is like screaming, it hurts, dodge, run! Basically like saying, this is dangerous, everyone get the fuck as far away from this as you can because I cannot control the power and it's just chaos. Now, there's a little scene, now I have a little part of this chapter, and that's not where the drawing, the emotions, basically everything. My problem with this chapter is mostly the fact how everyone else, except maybe Shinzo and All Might, it's also possible Ochako, but how most of the people seem to be under impression this is just, so his quirk can also do that. Who knew? Instead of it, alright, how is his quirk able to do that? And should we be in danger? Should we be worried? Because let's look at this. First, it was electricity coming off his body, which was a bit ambiguous if it can be seen or not. Now we see pure black energy coming off his right arm, only right arm, because that burst of other energy is only from one limb, going to the levels of endanger and everything destruction, and Izuko is clearly being flipping worried as fuck, and he did not, and shocked that that's even a possibility, with All Might also doing that, and a lot of the students already pretty much know that they spent quite a lot of time together, and everyone else was comparing his quirk with All Might, and well, his quirk is only supposed to be building up his physical and speed and power wise. I may need to rewatch My Hero Academia season 3 episode 1, in which they explained every single quirk. They had to do a bit change with Izuku's quirk because it's been sad its power, but it's really one for all. But still, I'm pretty sure it's only supposed to be boosting up in energy and too much. But now it's literally showing laser blasts, dark electricity going all over, pretty much every kind of a thing that should be like, that doesn't look like a normal ability. That doesn't look like someone being able to enter next stage of the quirk. That looks like, I don't know what. Like, I'm just surprised how little of the characters, how only Shinzo seems to realize the logic from the people who are actually in the fight. Granted, maybe Ochako does, because she is kind of in love with Izuku, but again, that love could just be that she's worried for him, and I'm pretty sure he's screaming at the top of his arms, "Stop it, Pet," and all that. So yeah. Now, like I said, I'm a bit upset about how people are reacting to this, because, again, first, only physical with only pium, any long range, but no laser beams. There's supposed to be a part of it, but there are no part. There's no middle ground. So yeah. And All Might tells him, Aizawa, you don't need to stop this. Like, I'm surprised he's still like, right. And Aizawa goes in there and helps him. Vladkin, support me. Because, look at this. Like, this is literally like if a normal Peter of Nowhere situation over there. And also, like, nothing. Like, granted, they might come and help in the next chapter, but it's just, not minus the but it's just ridiculous how little people are noticing this. Like, seriously, this is supposed to be a moment where, like, everyone should be at least a bit, that doesn't look alright. So, yeah. At the meantime, Izuku is like, it hurts so much, why, quirk? I worked so hard to get us progress, and now you get again being in bitchy to me. Like seriously, I'm just amazed how much torture can that's what I get. So yeah, Izuku is like screaming in pain, like clearly not wanting this, and clearly knows that it's super dangerous and everyone should get away as fast as they can. But instead of that, Ochako jumps in and wants to hold him down. Maybe she tries to calm him down and maybe she wants to keep him out of the way of the energy because, well, he is going to have to land and the power doesn't exactly say he can do that and blast up and all that. So she says Shinso. Now, the plan that seems to be agreed upon is that Shinso will use his brainwashing quirk to deactivate the quirk. But consider the fact that the quirk is going to the energy levels that was not supposed to be intended, and the fact that this in the sports festival has happened, and well, that quirk on its own deactivated Shinso's quirk, I'm assuming that's not going to work. Like maybe they're going to try it, but maybe the only thing that's really going to happen will be Izuku will blank, will not be able to do it, will be just blank. They're just blank, like no more screaming in pain, no one saying run, run, just blank. Well, the quirk is gonna go. Just maybe it's just going to happen this, because I cannot imagine anything more happen. Because again, there's nothing to suggest that it's Izuku being conscious that's keeping this up. I mean, how? I would be surprised. Maybe it's a thing like on negative emotions. Because maybe that's what's going to happen every single time Izuku feels negative emotions. His right arm is going to go berserk. But so far it's still ambiguous. Now, what thing that's not... Now, let's discuss something that I don't believe that's not exactly it is a possibility, but it's mostly just fan service, if I'll be honest. And that is, at the end of this arc, it's possible we will get the confirmation that there is a traitor or a spy in UA through a sent-in video or sent-in message or something to Tomura. And what I mean with this is, if there is a traitor, if there is a spy, and it's one of Class 1A, one of Class 1B, Vladkin, Aizawa, Midnight, or All Might. I doubt that's Izuku, All Might, and Bakugo, and Todoroki. But if it's anyone in there, I wouldn't be surprised if the end, after they deal with this entire rampage, that we'll cut to Tomura and be like, huh, so this is what is happening with the quirk, huh? Like, something like this. Because I can imagine if there was any time to have the traitor at least being hinted at, would be at the end of this arc. Because, again, a rampaging black energy, laser blasted quirk that was supposed to only be increasing in power and energy. So yeah, I do kind of think that this could be the way they're going to end this. And how? Maybe that's the way we could shift the focus to the League of Villains, because right now it's a bit ambiguous how much they know of. Like, does Tomura know about One Fall? Does Tomura know about Kurage being captured? Does he know where to find Gigantamakia? Does he want to find any other villains? Who is Ojiko? How do they make Nomos? Like, there's a lot of questions about the League of Villains, and it would make sense to have us cut. We will end this arc with there being confirmed that there's someone that's giving information from UA to the League of Villains, and not just someone who has a quirk that allows them to, like a similar quirk to Mandalay or someone. So that'd be good. But it's most likely we are not going to get this, because, Well, after this revelation, I was actually think they're gonna cut to League of Villains doing stuff because they need to discuss Izuku's quirk and how much danger it poses. And what they're going to do about it. We might get introduced to a teacher that's going to make sure, like, maybe there's going to be like a meeting thing from the teachers and they're all going to be like, we need to send someone to check this out. Because it's too dangerous how even he admits that his quirk could have damaged any one of the students. And we're going to introduce to a teacher from our third year course because so far I believe we only know for the teachers from the first years. So that's a possibility. Although this was a good chapter and if this is the last chapter of the year, it's definitely ending up in a more of a high note than One Piece's chapter. But anyways, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And with that said, I cannot wait to see all of you people next time. Bye.